YouTube family. I hope you are amazing. So a year and a half ago, I woke up to an email letting me know that I was laid off from my corporate job of 4 years. I had been in tech sales for about 10 years. When I got that email, I was very upset at first, but then I felt this internal pull, like maybe this is my opportunity to follow my dreams and see if I can build a career in the food space. And in the past year and a half, my platform has grown tremendously. I'm so grateful that everything I've been doing has been received so positively by you all. Thank you, I love you guys. But my days now look really different than they used to. I used to be at a desk all day long, and now I'm a full-time cooking blogger. It's a lot. So I thought I would take you through a day in the life of a full-time cooking blogger and show you what my day-to-day is like. I'll also try to provide a little bit more context on how I shoot my cooking videos. I will also go over the business behind being a creator and how I actually am able to support doing this full-time. So I hope that sounds interesting. Let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to see that I don't address in the comments. And let's hop in. Okay, so I'm a Taurus, so I'm a very routine person. So every morning starts pretty much the same. I have my matcha, I take kimchi for a walk and get some sunlight in my eyes, which I've heard from Huberman, who's a neuroscientist, that really helps improve your happiness. And then I do a little workout, usually like 20 minutes strength training, and I've been doing Pilates like 1 day a week. And I do a 10-minute meditation, then I get ready, I get showered. I do have to do my hair and makeup every day, which is different because when I was working in tech, I would like literally roll in with the sweatpants every single day on Zoom. But now I feel like I need to get ready a little bit more because I'm like on camera sharing content. I always want to be like a little bit dressed, but this is like sweats. Then is my time where I need to get my post ready for the day. So when I first started, I was posting 6 new recipes per week. Now I'm doing 5 per week just because it gives me a little less stressful getting that 1 extra day off. But I follow the inspiration, and that's something you'll see with like everything that I do. I really try to just follow the inspiration because that's what makes it the most fun. I don't have like a content calendar. I'm sure there's other creators that are so much more organized than I am. I literally each day just like wake up and I'm like, oh, what do I feel inspired by like editing and posting? And then also what do I feel inspired to cook that day? I don't plan ahead because I always like change my mind and then it's not fun. So anyways, after my morning routine, that's when I get my posts together. Sometimes I will do some of the editing the night before, but usually I'll just edit the post and then I will do the voiceover day of. I edit all of my own posts for like my shorts and my reels. I feel like a split, like a 0.1 second difference can really change the pace of the video. And I feel like that's really my craft. I know some people have video editors, but I do it all myself. So first I'll edit the video. That probably takes me, depending on the video, maybe like 30 to 40 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour. You get the point, something in that range. I'm gonna finish editing this and then I will meet you in my room where I will be doing the voiceover. All right, now that I've got the video edited the way I want it, I come into my bedroom. I don't know why, this is just my routine. I come in here and I like pace around on the carpet. And sometimes it takes me like 100 tries because I can see how many tries I take, but sometimes it's more like 30. But I don't have a script. I just like kind of start riffing and I look at the video and I try to always start the voiceover with something that's like sort of like a hook or something engaging. This tastes like something you'd get at a fancy restaurant and it's so easy to make at home. So then I'm like, do I like how that sounds? Sometimes I'll listen to it back. This tastes like something you'd get at a fancy restaurant and it's so easy to make at home. I feel like I can't really do it with you guys watching me, so I'll let you know when I'm done and we'll go on with the day. Okay, I'm like halfway through the voiceover, but it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna pause that. I'm making some lunch. We honestly have eggs so much for lunch just because it's very quick and easy, and I'm so busy blogging that I don't have time to make something good for lunch. Just kidding, eggs are good too. Usually I do like an egg sandwich. Doug has been sick with the stomach flu, so he can't have bread. I'm just gonna do scrambled eggs for him. And then I have some leftover quinoa and sweet potatoes that I'll probably add to mine. So just gonna make lunch and then I'll get back on the voiceover. Then I have to write out the recipe, post the post. See, it's a long process in the morning. And then I've gotta get to cooking in the afternoon. So we'll be back. All right, so the voiceover is done. It didn't take too long today, thank goodness. So now what I do is I come up here. I'm realizing I have a lot of rituals in terms of like where in the house I'm sitting and doing different things. But then I usually come up here to the kitchen and I type out the recipe. So while I'm making the recipe, I just take notes on my computer of like obviously how much stuff I'm using and how long things are cooking and things like that. But then I come, I sit down, I write out the recipe. Then what I do is I upload the finished video with the voiceover into the Instagram app. I add text in music. Sometimes it takes me like 20 minutes to choose the music because I really try to find a song that like matches the energy and the vibe of the video, and then I will post it. And right after I post, I try to engage and answer comments for like the first like 30 minutes. Usually it's around like noon or midday by the time I get all that done. Then I will decide what I'm making. So today I'm actually gonna try to make a roasted chicken and potatoes. I'm gonna do like chicken thighs and I'm gonna roast them on the potatoes, and I'm gonna boil the potatoes first because I want them to get kind of soft, and then they'll be perfect when the chicken and potatoes come out of the oven. So I'm gonna look around my kitchen, see what I have, make a grocery list, then go to the grocery store, and then I'll come back and start cooking, and I'll show you guys a little bit about how I film my videos. My car has a dog mode, so she can come with me, and then the cabin stays the perfect temperature from her, so I like bringing her to the store with me. Let's go. So I either go, there's like 3 stores near me, and depending on what I'm getting, I either go to Whole Foods, Gelson's, or Albertsons. Today I'm at Gelson's. And let's do some shopping. Let's see, I got the carrots. Oh, I need thyme. Okay, I'll get the rest of the groceries. You guys get the point. All right, we are back from the store, and I thought I would give you a little overview of how I shoot my cooking videos. This is what I normally do in the afternoon. I usually either do like 1 or 2 recipes depending on the day. It's a Friday today, so I'm just gonna do 1. I definitely recommend using tripods, and I also recommend trying to find like a few different angles in your kitchen that are gonna be good for filming, and then like switch off between those angles. So this setup over here is for like the close-up cutting shots, and then here is my like face down tripod. That's for like, you know, if I do a cut something over here, then I'll slide it into the bowl over here. And then I have a bigger tripod that you guys are actually in right now, and that's where I do like the stove work, or the stove clips. Definitely find different angles, switch off between them. I batch shoot all of the cutting shots first, so I know in the videos it looks like I'm like cut, then slide. But I actually like get all of those angle first, leave everything on this cutting board prep. Then I try to do like, you know, sometimes I have to switch off between like these 2 angles. And then I have 1 more tripod over here, and that's where I do like my front facing camera. This is like a tripod where I talk to it, hello, we're good friends. And this is where I do like my story content, and I do like the taste test at the end of each video. So that's like a really quick high level overview. I also have my tripods linked in my Amazon storefront, so I'll put that in the description of the video. All right, so I promised I would talk a little bit about the business side of being a full-time content creator. So happy to provide a little bit more context on that. So the way it works is, or at least for the way it worked for me in my path, is I actually didn't start monetizing until I had my blog since 2018, and I didn't really start monetizing until 2021, shortly after I was laid off from my job. I don't know, I had a job, and I didn't feel like I wanted to start like advertising or do anything that would dilute my brand. But obviously now that I'm doing it full time, brand partnerships and doing ads is the main way that I'm able to monetize and support my business. And when I reached probably, I think it was like 120,000 followers, managers started reaching out. The way it works is basically they get a percentage of all of the money you make, and then they negotiate all of your contracts with like brand partnerships, or if you were gonna do like a product collaboration, they kind of manage all of those deals and opportunities, and then they get a percentage anywhere from, I believe it's like anywhere from 15 to 25%. I could be wrong on that, just giving a range. I partnered with a manager a few months after I got laid off from my corporate job, and that was like a really exciting moment for me. It was a really big unlock because my manager's amazing, and that gave me a lot of confidence that I was gonna be able to figure this out, and I was gonna be able to do this full time. Yeah, and it was so funny because when you get the contract with the manager, it's like I was called, it's like the talent is the blah, 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 like they call you the talent. And I was like, you know, I had just been working in tech for like 10 years. And then I'm like to my husband, I'm like, I'm the talent. I can have your people talk to my people. So that was just like a really funny moment where I'm like, what? I'm the talent? I'm the talent? This is crazy. But anyways, so she's amazing. She pitches me to like my dream brands and she negotiates all the contracts. And I feel like for me, it's like I was actually very hesitant to do ads because I never wanted people to feel like I was abusing their attention or I don't know, just being like spammy with it. So I feel like what I do is I only partner with brands that I truly love and believe in and that I really use on the daily. And that makes it really fun. Like I'm always really excited to partner with my brand partners, for example, like Whole Foods, Wolf and Sub-Zero, Hellmann's Mayonnaise. Like these are brands that I've been using, like KitchenAid I just did one with. So it's always like brands that I'm really excited by, and I probably say no to like 90% of the brands that reach out if it's not something that I really truly love. And I feel like that's helped me keep the trust with my audience. You can sell your own products, you can, you know, write a cookbook. So there's other like bigger, chunkier projects too. But the most lucrative way that I've been able to support doing this full time and support my business is through those brand partnerships and basically doing like sponsored, like collab content on my Instagram and TikTok channels mostly. So that's like a high level overview. If you guys want a more in-depth video about the business side of things, let me know and I could definitely put that together. Okay, I'm literally just standing here, kneeled down, staring into the oven because I'm so excited about this one. It's a sheet pan chicken dinner, so I needed to make sure that everything was gonna be cooked perfectly and finished at the right time. And I was worried that like, you know, the onions might be burning and the potatoes aren't cooked through and the chicken's done, but it's looking perfect. I'm gonna be so excited. And like the chicken juices are running all over the veggies. It's gonna be so delicious. This is part of the job that I'm happy about. But then sometimes recipes fail and I feel like I spent hours and hours and it doesn't work out. Oh, also I was remembering something that I do every day that I forgot to mention is I brainstorm with my mom. So when I walk in the morning, I call my mom and we talk through different recipe ideas, and it's really helpful just to be able to like bounce things off of each other. I had to mention that or else mama's gonna call me and she's gonna say, what about me? So she's really helpful. Okay, I checked the temperature. The chicken's perfect, the veggies are perfect. So now I'm just broiling to get it like golden brown and perfect on top. Look at that, gorgeous, ta-da! Oh my gosh, this looks good. It's a very happy moment when recipes work out and I'm like, oh, I've been daydreaming about it all day and it worked out. Okay. Oh my God, it's so pretty. So now I've got to get the ending shots. This is like blogception. I'm blogging about me blogging. All right, let's taste it. You guys, this chicken is absolutely fantastic. The potatoes are silky and perfect. The carrots are perfect. The onions are perfect. Everything's perfect. Everything about it is perfect. I feel annoying saying that, but I'm only saying it because you're gonna make it and you're gonna love it. It should be on my Instagram now by the time that this video is out. So now I'm going to clean up the kitchen and then it's pretty much dinner time. So Doug and I will eat this for dinner. In the evenings, I usually do some computer work. I have emails that come in, and I also respond to like my DMs and my comments. I always love hearing from you all, so thank you so much for messaging me and leaving me comments. It always makes my day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That was a day in the life. I hope it was interesting and fun. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. I really, truly appreciate it. If there's anything else that you'd like to see more of, if there's anything else that you'd like to see that I didn't share, let me know. I'm an open book. I'm happy to do a video on anything. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here next time.